Guys, welcome back to another Throne Thursday. These are your cards for February Thursday, 27th, 2020. As always, we're pulling from the Game of Thrones Tarot deck every single Thursday. Please be mindful that I will not be around for the first half of the day tomorrow for my doctor's appointment. So if you have any questions, please DM me and I will get back to you as soon as I reach back to my house or while I'm waiting to see the doctor. Wheel of Fortune. What a beautiful card to start off our Throne Thursday. So we are now starting a new cycle. We very much got that with the Enchanted Forest deck yesterday when we saw the white buck showing us that we have gone through the Enchanted Forest. We've made it through the Enchanted Forest and now we're on our way to a new journey. Beg your pardon. I'm just trying to adjust here. And just like with the Mercury retrograde, Soul Awareness told us about the crystals that help us during Mercury retrograde. So I thought, why not, bring them into the reading. Add some positive energy, some positive Page of Spears in the reverse. So we have a message coming into us. There's the page is bringing us a message of something. We got the Eight of Cups in the reverse. 1 second. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to get the angle proper here that we get the dragons and the crystals, but just the way that it is. Sorry about that. And the air is changing. We have Aries that is now in the sky with Pisces, so we have fire in the sky. So the energy is turning to more positive. Adding light into a dark situation, if you will, because, it's... And the moon's coming back around. So we're going to feel the change in the air. The last card we have is Judgment. Very nice. I love that Wheel of Fortune. We were talking about the Enchanted Forest deck where we have the white buck coming forward, showing us this beautiful view that we now have, in front of us. This new adventure we have in front of us because we trusted the white buck. He guided us. We had some enemies, we had some allies in this journey, and now the journey has come to a close. We have now gone to this transformation phase where we are no longer who we used to be before we went through the forest. So it's just like a lot of beauty ahead of us. So our first card, the Wheel of Fortune. Funny enough, it's like that fiery color behind us there. I'm just going to show you guys. We have the fiery energy behind the Wheel of Fortune there. I love that. It's like you're exploding into your new destiny, your new future. Fate, destiny, divine law, opportunity, luck, change. Wheel of Fortune is an ancient symbol of luck and destiny. The twisted of fate. Turns a child into a king. The Wheel of Fortune gives no judgment. Funny enough, we have the Judgment card as well. Fate simply is. So the card is the number 10, stands for completion of a cycle. It comes halfway in the major arcana sequence, the point of which we shift our focus away from the conscious self to the cosmic forces at play. Very funny enough, oh my gosh, what was that card? I believe it was the elf card. I think it was like Moonlight or something like that, where they're telling us to honor the new moon, that even though with the new moon, we're in darkness, our gift of sight is taken away when we're in that perpetual darkness, and all you can hear is the beautiful tree frogs, the crickets, the owls, the nightlife, and it's just like, listen, the elves are singing to the moon. They're singing for the new moon to come about, and it's like in that time we're able to our gift of hearing is heightened. So what are you hearing? The ancient elves are speaking to our ancestors. What are you hearing? Beautiful time, even though we're in darkness. It's like that gift of hearing is very much more profound at that time. Everything improves when the Wheel of Fortune arrives in a reading. Finances, work, home, life, career, relationships. You also benefit from chance meetings and reconnect with people who live far away from you. Opportunities for success come your way. The card invites you to manifest your wishes through affirmations and actions, and to broaden your knowledge overall. So broaden your knowledge. A lot of you talking about, I'm interested in taking certain classes, and I say go for it. I always been drawn to the planets. It's I remember it was grade 6 science class, and we were doing the science fair, and I wanted to do the solar system. I've always been drawn to the solar system, and funny enough, how many years later, this is where I'm talking about, is studying astrology, helping healing people. It's just amazing how it all just came full circle. So if you're being drawn to study more of those aspects in your life of astrology or mythology, or taking classes with Deborah Silverman, again, I'm not associated or affiliated with them, but it just to open and brighten your horizons, to know that there's more to this life than what Earth is. Overall, you gain a wider perspective of your place in the world. Additional meaning, psychic work. So building on your abilities. A lot of people talking about meditation. A lot of people asking, how do you wake up that voice from spirit? And I said the biggest thing I ever did was believe. When I was my back was right against the wall and I was ready to give up, Spirit told me 3 weeks. And I said, okay, Spirit, 3 weeks. And in 3 weeks' time, they saved us out of that situation. So it's just taking that first step in believing, following your intuition. Very much so when we had when I had a dream sequence and something came to me and they were like, you have to veto your heart this time around. This time around, we have to trust our heart, our veto our heart, and not wear our heart on our sleeve this time. And this time we have to sit there and trust our intuition. And for once in our life, we have to sit there and put ourselves first rather than everyone else. So the Page of Spears. Very much it's like you're standing in triumphant after a victory, a winning of a battle. So maybe this is an unwon battle. They're telling you to retreat here. So good news, creativity, idea, friendship. The reverse page shows a young person struggling to write, read, or talk. Applied to a situation, the card often shows negative conversations or ideas that sound great but come to nothing. Always write down your ideas. You only miss the shots you don't take. It's, it's like a young person. It's just like, but that's what life is about. It's like, learning to take those shots in life, even if it does mean you may fail. You never know. Like I said, you only miss the shots you don't take. Departures, change, resolution. We have the 8 of Cups in the reverse. The reverse 8 shows poor judgment. You walk away too soon or stay too long in a relationship or situation that's effectively over. An additional meaning is being abandoned by a partner or a friend, or at work being unfairly criticized. We got that also yesterday with the Enchanted Tarot deck, that we sometimes outgrow friendships, and that's okay. It's they're telling you to move forward, and they're saying that you're maybe hung on a little longer than you should have. So the last card we have is Judgment. Double X, which is 20. Sometimes we have to value ourselves more and realize it's not what you thought it would be. The past, second chances, memories, guilt, awakeness, the soul. Judgment is the Night King. So they're saying we cannot resist being drawn into the past. No, we can't. So it is with Judgment. Especially when you're reflecting, like with myself, dealing with a bereavement, you can't help but being drawn into the past. There's a very beautiful card in the Enchanted Forest deck that they talk about. Instead of dwelling in the past or the bereavement of that, they're like, celebrate how far you've come. Celebrate how far you clawed to be where you are today. So instead of, mourning that path, we do mourn for them. We still love them, but instead of putting it into a negative spin, we turn around and we're going to celebrate how far we've climbed back up this mountain. So they're saying this card, double X, reduces to 2 the number associated with options and choices. So with this Game of Thrones, it kind of plays into, like, we have the White Walker, the Night King. So they're talking about the Night King in here. So I don't read all that. If you are into Game of Thrones, it's a beautiful deck to get. Judgment often appears in a reading when you are on the brinks of change. So very much with the Wheel of Fortune card. We had this also yesterday with the Enchanted Forest deck. And with it comes memories, dreams of the past. The people reappearing in your life. You may decide to give a situation or relationship a second chance, or otherwise review your behavior and see at a higher level. The life lessons offered. The card also suggests spiritual awakeness, mediumship, connections with angels and guides. This is a powerful opportunity to make sense of the past. Additional meaning, fame and retribution. Also with, I was talking about, those heightened dreams. I was telling everyone to pay attention to your dreams. And it's just like they're saying, giving this relationship a second chance. And it's like, Spirit told me I will delay myself another 2 years if I allow this person back in my life. So it's like, you know what? No, we're not going there. Very nice. Though the first card we have from the Witch's Oracle deck is Earth, grounding. So very much where I live in Canada and then in the Western Hemisphere. So we're getting ready to plant our seeds for spring in the little planting pods. So it's like getting ready to sow our seeds. Grounding yourself, playing with earth if you're able to. We have a big winter storm coming, so I don't think this March break will be, getting grounded too much. We'll be digging ourselves out, but hopefully this will be the last storm of the year. But I think we have 2 more to go because I believe we had 2 in March last year. But you never know. Hopefully this will be the last one. So ritual. Invocation. So it's a ritual that you do. Maybe you're getting back into a ritual. Meditation is very much a ritual. And one card that was stuck to it, it says staff, stability. Very nice. A lot of people are worried about like that, the shakiness of the ground, like a tower moment. And they're saying you have stability. Be thankful for the stability. Be thankful for the solid ground underneath your feet. They tell you the more you're thankful, the more blessings come into your life. And the last deck I'm going to pull from is the Chakra Wisdom Oracle deck. I just chose to pull from these cards because it's like, especially it's like, what is out of alignment? Because a lot of people feel like, not themselves lately. And meditation is a great way to ground yourself, bring yourself back to source, to quiet the mind, to quiet everything going on around you, just to concentrate on your breathing or the sounds around you. So gratitude. Be grateful for everything that comes into your life. Being grateful for those people that are with you in the good times and in the bad times. Those people that actually show gratitude to you when, I did just notice my medicine bottle showing. Let's turn that. Sorry about that. Value those friendships, Spirit is saying. Value those people, those like-minded people. Wisdom. So just like much the Game of Thrones deck was talking about that heightened learning. So this young lady has this, the Mother Earth in her belly. Kind of reminds me of Gaia, Tifiti, Mother Earth. This also could be prediction of a pregnancy. And there's kind of a cross symbol there. So seeking your wisdom. If you're seeking your religion, your spiritual faith, it's Ash Wednesday today. So it's like, whatever speaks to you. You follow your heart. We only have one life to live. So you live your best life. If you're called to go back to your roots, back to your spiritual roots, then go do so. Please do remember, I am going to be off the first part of the day, maybe the whole day for Thursday for my doctor's appointment. If you want to book a reading, my prices are going up on March 1st, but there are going to be more options available for anyone with any type of budget. Like, I know that this is very much a luxury item, And I am very thankful to everyone that has trusted me with their energy and has blessed me with paid readings. It means a lot to me. Thank you so much, guys. And all of you that have bestowed gifts upon me these past couple of days, thank you so much. It means a lot. Like, a lot of people say that they will sit there and pay it forward, and or they'll sit there and they'll take care of you when money gets better. But to actually see it come forward, it's just amazing. And I thank you very much for that. It really does mean a lot, especially when I'm feeling down and it's like, people believe in me. So I got to keep believing in myself and keep doing this good work. So just keep in mind, if you want to lock in that $40 price and book a reading on a later date, feel free to do so. And we'll see you for the next Daily Tarot card. So these are your cards for Thursday, February 27th, 2020. Have a blessed one, guys.